Alright, first of all, let's go ahead and open up Gimp. We're going to want to choose our paper size. For this, it's going to be US letter. That's 8.5. Make sure it's set to inches, 8.5 by 11, 300 resolution. You're going to want transparent background. Alright, now that we got our file here, we're going to go ahead and create a new layer. Make sure the layer is 0.25 inches by 0.25 inches. Now you have your background color and your foreground color. Choose your background color. In this case, it's going to be white. We want it to be white. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and choose the Align tool. As you can see, I've already created the little squares. The squares are now aligned to the left and right. Now I'm going to go ahead and merge all of my registration marks into one layer. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and place the file that we want to cut and print. In this case, it's my Batman Stitch. Alright, now that we have the file on here, we're going to go ahead and resize it. Make sure you link the resize so it stays to scale. Once we resize it, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to add the white border. Do apologize, bear with me on this. I haven't done this in a really long time. I haven't used Gimp in like 10 years. Alright, so what we're doing is we're selecting the image. We're going to invert the selection. We're going to, I think I messed up here, but so yeah. We're going to expand the selection by 22 pixels. There's, choose your foreground color as white. And I actually messed up here, so I just undid. So you want to create a new layer. You want to choose white. You want to use your magic wand. Select the outer part of the layer. And then after you do that, alright, here's where I use the magic wand to select the outer part of the layer. Then I delete it. Just hit the delete key. Now I'm going to go to my Batman Stitch layer. I'm going to go up one, move it above the white layer. I'm going to merge those two. Alright, so now I've got the image. Now what we want to do now is we're going to resize it, reposition it, and duplicate the layer. So right now we're repositioning it. Now I'm going to duplicate the layer. I'm going to move that layer around. As you can see, I'm using the move tool. And just keep duplicating each layer individually as I go until I get them all positioned on the page. In this case, because it's kind of an awkward shape, it's a little more difficult. As you can see, I'll go ahead and give me 1 second. I'll rotate a couple of these so they fit a little bit better. Just use the rotate tool. And then once you get that all set, you have your layers, you have them repositioned on the page, you have your space, you have your marquees or your registration marks. You're going to export as. You're going to want to choose PNG. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save it on the desktop. I'm going to call it Gimp Bat. And that's it. I don't change any other settings. You can see it's going ahead and exporting. Alright, so we're done with that part. Now we're going to open up Design Space. We're going to import it in Design Space just like before. Grab our file, import simple, hit continue, give it a second, hit continue again. Make sure to save it as cuts only. And then we're just going to go ahead and save it. Now we're going to add it to Design Space. Alright, we're going to go ahead and set, after we uncheck the lock rotation, we're going to prep our mat. It's ready to go. You hit OK. Now we're going to go back to Gimp. And I'm going to set up my printer settings. Basically, you want to make sure that you're printing. You can see right there where it says both. You're centering your image on the print. I'm setting up my paper settings. And we're going to go ahead and hit print. Now once that prints, you would put that on your mat just like on the other video. And then you would go ahead and cut using your mat. So I hope that helps with using Gimp. I apologize if the video's a little quick. Try to make it short. Thank you.